happiness coming from effort. Of these two kinds of happiness, can somebody tell me, not the friends but from the students I'm asking the question, which one do you think it involves freedom and dependence? As I say, what Lord Krishna says is, it is up to you to perform your action. You to make the effort. As far as outcome is concerned, as far as result is concerned, you do not control what the result is. You can control your effort. Effort is within your control. Outcome is not within your control. Is that clear? I mean, you appear in the examination with the best of your preparation, etc. And that is in your control. How to prepare, how much to prepare, everything is up to you. What the outcome will be, God alone knows. Depends on so many things, including the mood of the person who is examining a paper. What kind of morning he had, whether he had some argument with his wife, is he in good mood, whether he had some good cup of coffee or tea, or he is disappointed with his tea. Sometimes, you don't even know whether your paper, I'm not talking about this university, I'm talking about general. You don't even know who is examining your paper. This is just to make fun, not to criticize anything. What I'm saying is how unpredictable the result is. That's all the point is. Not only result of examination, any results. You work hard for the whole year, whether you get promotion or not, you never know. There are 4 people who will get promotion. Depends on many factors. Thus, we do not call all the shots, meaning that we do not have the control over what the result will be. We have control over whatever effort is. You see the difference? What to do, how to do, how much to do, how much hard work, whatever you want is all up to you. To do the best is up to you. Whether that will bring your desired result or not is not up to you to determine. It's for other factors which are not under your control. Certainly, your effort is an important factor, but the other factors also, very often, we do not know what those variables are. You may have heard of this many years ago in the election. This party in Delhi lost election. Why did they lose election, you know? Because their opponents were able to do a propaganda. So look, the prices of onions are high. You know, somehow the government decided to export onions, I think. But onions went up. The poor people were deprived of onions. And that cost that party their whole election. Can you imagine this? No, can you imagine the onions decide whether you win the election or not? Just an example of how unpredictable things are. That sounds like this. Nothing right or wrong about it. This is what it is. It always be like this. There is no need of crying about it, no need of complaining about it. This is what it is. The point that we are making is, as far as outcome is concerned, you do not control. You cannot necessarily predict what the outcome will be. As far as effort is concerned, you control. Lord Krishna says, learn to get satisfaction from your effort rather than postponing your satisfaction from the result of the outcome. Because satisfaction coming from outcome will be in future, number 1, is unpredictable, number 2, whereas satisfaction coming from effort is in present because you are doing it now and it is under your control. What is under your control is freedom. What is not under your control is dependence. Independence Independence, you follow? One satisfaction is accompanied with freedom and predictability. Other kind of satisfaction is accompanied with dependence and unpredictability. So Lord Krishna gives us this very fundamental perception of life, fundamental way of life. Karmanyavadikaraste ma paleshikalasana. What it means is, oh people, may you learn to derive satisfaction from karma or effort rather than waiting for satisfaction which may or may not come from outcome. That means that we should learn to enjoy what we are doing. Normally, we do things because it is going to bring us good rewards. So usually, reward is our incentive. We are not interested in what we are doing. We are more interested in the reward that thing will bring. Lord Krishna says, no. Let what you are doing itself be a reward. Let what you do itself be a reward. And what it brings is icing on the cake. You follow? You know icing on the cake? There is cake, there is icing. What is important? Cake is important. Icing becomes enjoyable if the cake is there. Without cake is no. So, the satisfaction you get from your effort is called cake. It may also bring other satisfaction, that is icing. Even if the icing does not come, the cake is very much with you. Just wanted to bring your attention to remember this. That what is important in our life is what we do, how we do. That is under our control. And you know what it does to you? Human being has a big problem. The problem of self-esteem. Everybody is suffering from low self-esteem in one measure or the other. Even the people whom we think are people of high achievement, very egoistic, very aggressive, very assertive. More egoistic or more assertive a person is, more problem that person has with self-esteem. Some people always want to claim the glory. They always want to promote themselves. They always want to have visibility. They always want to show themselves off. You may think that Swamiji, that alone works in this world, nothing else works. If you cannot do that, you can't be successful. You can do that, I don't mind that. But then, more you need to promote yourself, more you need to assert yourself, more you need to get recognition, bypassing others, more difficulty you have with yourself, with your self-esteem. Because human being has a basic problem that he or she is not satisfied with himself or herself. We are not satisfied with ourselves. That's the reason why other things become so important that we need satisfaction from them. Since I do not think very highly of myself, I do not approve of myself, never I need your approval. If at the end of the lecture, some of you stand up and say, Swamiji, how great your speech was, I will feel, yeah, that's wonderful. If you don't say that, I think that I'm no good. So whether I'm good or not is determined not by me, is determined by others. Because I do not think very highly of myself. I do not have a good image of myself. I do not hold myself in high esteem. You look at this, understand this, think about it. So what we need is self-esteem, self-respect, self-pride, if you want to use that word. What can give me that self-esteem?